Holy cow. Huh. My apologies, guys. I've been talking the whole time. My mic's been muted. Isn't that nice? Southside Farms. Sorry about that, buddy. I said hey when you messaged me, but I didn't realize my mic was muted. I apologize. Big. Alright. So, let's go over. We'll grab the skidder, unfortunately. Like I said, this spinning crap, it's Toby. Toby software needs to get a game update out. Does come back, like I said, but unfortunate. Unfortunately, it just it does some screwed up stuff every now and then. Too early to tell, buddy. Too early to tell. We'll need some mods, to be honest. The in-game stuff is just the in-game stuff. They don't know what they're doing with it. You know, there's no reason to have stumps this high just because the frickin' buncher won't cut a couple inches less. So, really, just too early to tell. It feels good. I won't lie about that. The Volvos I've had great success with the past couple nights. Skidders, the skidder's a heat. It looks good, but the controls are screwed up. Same thing with the buncher, you know. Maybe for like Xbox or PlayStation, they would be usable, but with joysticks and everything else, it's really a pain in the butt. 1 minute. Alright. So yeah, it's pretty much the same. Pretty much the same as 22 with the equipment side, you know. The way the logs feel and everything else is alright. We'll watch what happens in this grapple. Can't move the grapple to the left or the right. Now there's one falling out. Okay, so that's no better. I remember that was an issue. That's why the cable skidders are just superior in this game. Let's see, now that I got a good grip on it. I might not have had a good grip to begin with there. No, that's going all wonky. So yeah, log in 25. It's rough. It's rough. Like I said, if I had all the bindings for the skidder hooked up, it might be I don't know what you mean by that. The graphics are 110% better to me than 22. It doesn't look so sandboxy, like grayed out and all that. It has a vibrant look to it to me. But to each their own. I mean, I also played with shaders and all that in order to get the vibrance and appearance that I wanted. So I think on the graphic side, I think they did pretty freaking good, but on the skidder side, they done screwed it up. They need a floating grapple. This thing's locked in. I don't understand why it's locked. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe he'll have better luck with it if he comes around. Oh, lights. I really want to get rid of this grayed out windshield, but camera's acting funny. Alright, let me see. Better. Not sure yet what I'm going to do with logs, but I do like the variation. I know as the modded maps come out, you get like 95 to 100% pine, and that's it. But I do like the option to split lodgepole, red pine, white birch, all that other stuff. I know it doesn't really matter for the game, but if you want to kind of role play it out a little bit, kind of nice. I've redone all my settings. Still looks grainy. Maybe need to redo some stuff. Big thing is scaling. I don't know if you've messed with the scaling or not. But like mine's, I think 400, and that completely changes everything. So just going to like ultra, not really what you want to do. I mean, you can if you want to use the presets, but the heck are my tracks here? Yeah, go in and dig a little bit. Don't just accept what they give you. You know, there's some stuff that you can turn on, some stuff you can turn off that you don't need on ultra settings. I mean, because all of mine are like ultra, but they're custom ultra. This spinning crap. Oh, come on. Go back to the truck and see if that straightens me. Okay. There we go. Nice. Oh, yeah. Alright, well. Oh, as much as I wanted to use the Toby, we're not using it, so unplug that mess. What have we got? We don't have. Okay, let me see. I think this is woodsy and Velcro territory. I'm not very good with these. Was R. X is to cut. 8, so X. Are there lights on next to me? But it's so bright. Nothing. Huh. Is it me? Oh, that's better. 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 Is it me? Oh, Oh, it's glare. Okay. So that's another one of them new things, I guess. People love it, some people hate it, but... So the glare off the machine next to me, causing my cab to glow inside, so... Like I said, that's, one of them things. I think might be on a good basis to separate Lodgepole from everything else. We'll do that with the shovel, or what's going to be a shovel. I need to hold on. Let me get this bound real quick. Try to bind it. Settings, controller, cut is X. Activate tool, hand tool. X, X, X. Tool function, that would be it. Which one was it? 1? Tool function 2. Alright, so tool function 2. Gonna put that to click. Save controls. Let's see. That's better. Not much of a cut to link guy, but got the controls. I also have a 1440 screen, Ray 7. I don't understand any of that stuff, buddy. I am not a computer guy. I mean, I can tell you I got a 1080 Ti, which, you know, used to be good like 10 years ago, but I don't know anything else about it. My screen is 2440 something by 1440, so that's what I stream at. And that's about all I know about it, bud. Like I say, I'm a logger, firewood guy, and computers is my downfall. I spend way too much on stuff with computers because I don't understand it. Uh-oh. Can't tell you the amount of times I've spoken to Abid, try to get a virus off my computer from downloading a mod or something like that, and it was nothing that they actually fixed. It was something stupid, you know. But yeah, I am not a good techie guy when it comes to can my computer run at this stuff. I just know my computer runs it, and it seems to run it all right and stream it all right. So I'm happy that I don't have to upgrade, at least for this version. Type of tree's not suitable, eh? Looks like all the rest of them trees. Come on. This is backwards. Oh. Can erase this on the tree? Come on. Thing would go in there. It's just perfectly. Let me see. Yeah, I built mine. Yes, it's probably a setting. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a fan of it at all. But I paid for mine to get built through something PC, and like I said before, I mean it came broke. Not happy with it. I will probably build my next one or fix this one when things needed fixing. Cyber Power, that's who I used. And like I said, it showed up in a snowbank, which wasn't their fault, but the way it was packaged and the fact that the graphics card and all that stuff wasn't even hooked up, and it was just like, it, for the amount of money I paid for it, back in 15, 16, it was atrocious. Not I was not a happy camper. Like I said, I think it was $4,500. But at that time, you know, YouTube was paying good. My YouTube was it 2017, something like that. You know, YouTube paid for the computer. Um, Not very long. It didn't take very long. You know, at that time I had a lot more time and didn't have kids running around and everything else, so. Times was different. I wouldn't trade it at all. Game tree? Looks like it. Oh, this one will work? Oh yeah. Know what you're doing, game. Turn off. Turning it off now doesn't open the jaws. Huh. Great. Doing the tree backwards. Sweet. Lost a stump end. That was thick. I do like this this header. It actually feels like you could kind of pick your nose right with it, so that's a huge upgrade. Easy. Still not great with it though. Right. Alright, so not so bad there. I only get to play on the weekends. Too busy with work. Oh, I understand that, buddy. Completely. I'm on winter now, so like today, I mean it only got up to like 30 34 degrees with a freaking stiff wind all day. So I only worked till 3 today. But I did live stream for like 2 or 4 hours, something like that. processing firewood and doing all that on the other channel, and it was pretty freaking good. I was very, very surprised, very happy with the turnout. We ended up getting like 60,000 views in not all that much time, really. I know if I get doing this sorting crap, Velcro's gonna lose his mind. Well, then again, he won't have to worry about it. Like I said, I'll be the one more or less doing the shoveling. Alright, so lodge pole. I really need a grinder. That's one thing that they took out of the game. I mean, you could put one on the front of a tractor and whatnot, but just not the same. See them logs kind of spin there on the ground after you get done playing with them there? That's the downside of what's going on. Everything else feels really good. And you can see how I'm grabbing the trees, how they're reacting. They feel good. Excavator actually responds to the weight. All this feels nice. I don't like the see that tree moving just a little bit there? I don't like that. I was saying to Velcro last night, I don't want them glued to the ground, but I'd like to have a coarse collision. Something that there would be a little bit of resistance, but I don't want it so like it sticks to the ground per se. Thing looks longer, doesn't it? I wouldn't doubt it. That processor, man, he didn't know what the heck was going on, so. Try to figure out the firewood, the pulpwood from the lodge pole here. Like I said, that's kind of the one nice thing about the in-game maps is they got a nice variation. You know, it's more like actual logging than you get into a 100% lodgepole pine or red pine map. Not really any variation. You're cutting the same trees, getting the same output. From a logging perspective, it's perfect, but from a real world perspective, it's not. Oh, easy. Limbs, they bite. Already had a couple close ones with a fella buncher because of the limbs on standing trees. Things gotta go. Put the old grapple on it. I think we're gonna call this the hardwood pile here. Be like firewood. Probably more or less just mill or pulp. Oh, easy. Like, I don't know if I would have been able to do that in 22 right there. I don't know. It's really hard to remember. I mean, that crap right there, the sticking to a closed grapple that drives me nuts. But I think that's what makes the logs actually handle the way they do. So, kind of, what do you want? You know, you got your grapple closed. I think I could do that again if I tried. This is like logging where I live. Such small, just junky stuff, but it's what we got. Every now and then you get a good one. Did it tell you what the tree is? It does. Beech. Alright, so that's beech. Cool. Kind of what I figured. Beech, beech. Aspen. I wouldn't figure that. I'd figure that for white birch. Huh. What's up, Mr. Rock? How you doing, buddy? Thinking battleships or picking your nose? Comes in all polite. I know who you are. Oh, bit of both? Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Whatever needs done, right? Is that all junk? There's some lodgepole underneath it. No, that's all pulp. Okay. Pulp / firewood. Right. Got anything else on the ground? Man, that sucks. Let's see. See if we can't move the big hoss here. And it got dark quick in the game. Get some daylight going here. Give this a minute. Yeah, this is gonna suck, I think. All this gotta be cut, right? Yep. I need a mulcher. Why is it stuck on there? There we go. Two for one. Perfect. All right. Come on. Where is ya? The long son of a gun, isn't she? Got one left. This thing disappear if you cut it in half again? Nope. Oh, 7-7. There we go. Beautiful. How's the weather up there, AK? Is it getting cold? Frickin' is here. It started quick this year.
What's going on there, Vlogger?
What up, Bubba?
Oh, nothing.
I was hoping you'd appear.
Wow, streaming.
Man, am I hoping you'd appear.
Streaming.
Huh?
I said I was streaming.
I looked on my thing. It never sent me a thing of you streaming.
Yeah, I was streaming. I streamed for about 45 minutes before I noticed your thing, your message.
Well, yeah, whenever you have a stream open like that, it mutes your Discord so you don't know if somebody messages you or come in.
No, it don't mute my Discord. I hear my Discord ping all the time.
Oh, do you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't ever hear that. Get me on streamer mode or something. Yeah, I started the Haziki whatever map it is, and wouldn't you know, there's trees on it. And like decent trees. Not that I just did a decent tree, but it's, you know.
Yep.
This one needed to go, so.
Your mod you sent me is not downloading.
It's on. What is it on?
No, the link I got is through shared mods.
Yeah, it's on King's Mods. It's called Faster Chainsaw. It fixes the chainsaw garbage. Oh, well. Well, there. That works. Half tempted to put a shed down here, or a shop. Tint all the windows, because I think that would almost get rid of the glare. It's definitely a little bit more glary in the FS nowadays. Got these new shiny equipment stuff in it. Bearded. That's one sharp saw. That's the only type to run, Bearded. Come on. It's a husky. What we need to get next, man, is a frickin' mulcher of some sort. Either that or like a tub grinder. Keep the tub running next to you and just throw this trash in it. I don't know why we've never done that in the past.
Yeah, we probably will if they ever, whenever they bring something out. Well, we tried to run a tub grinder before and it didn't work out. It kept causing major lag issues.
That's because they were getting stuck in the tub and we couldn't see them, right?
Yep.
I thought that's what it was. But yeah, tub grinder right next to the frickin' processor, man. That would be the ticket. Throw the garbage in there. And like, you know, they got rid of the mulcher. Yeah, you can get one for the tractor and everything else, but if you want the specific machine to come up in here, we don't have one anymore. And then I don't really want to get another excavator just to have a mulching head on it. You gotta take out a frickin' small loan in order to put the right size tractor on it. Alright, so all this trash. No, I did look. I actually watched, what was it? While I was on my way home, I watched a little bit of yesterday's with you harvesting. Forgot what the guy's name was in there. Slayer, Slasher, or something like that.
Slayer.
Yeah. I watched that. And then you were hauling with a black Kenworth W9. And the logs kept going up against your headache rack and you weren't able to turn to the mill. So, I mean, I even went on your channel to see if you were streaming to see. Because I didn't want to,
I don't have no W9.
it was back in 22.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I went on your channel. It didn't say you were live at all.
Interesting. Yeah, I was
So
watching from my phone.
Oh. So I came home and looked at the mods quick because it's my daughter's birthday, so she's out at dance and gymnastic, whatever the heck you call it. But when she gets home, it's going to be family type of deal for a little while, so I figure I'd try to knock one out while they're to that. Were you able to get that mod, or do you need me to put it on a Mega?
I just found it.
I'm going to do a save because I've already lost everything that I had gained earlier. A couple times. I wonder if that thing will... Alright. Them. Them. Oh, hold on now. You have a 3-point front? Don't. Son of a gun. The only time I'd want one. What else? Alright, we'll try that. Try this thing for our mulching / chipping rig.
Yeah, it's not downloading. It's just taking me to download page after download page after download page.
Should take you to a download page, wait 5 seconds, and then it'll pop up.
No, it's popping up some bullshit.
See, that's what I mean. You gotta be careful with it. Let me see. Dropbox. Mods. Load.
Thing is, I didn't do nothing different than the last time I downloaded from King's Mod. You know, you go down to the 3/4 of the page to the thing, and
Yep.
and then it takes me over to another download page, and then there's like 5 or 6 different downloads on that page. Nothing about the mod.
It's an ad.
Yeah, I know it's an ad, but it never downloaded.
That's why I tried to send you the actual site that it sent me to.
Right, and that site is the same thing. It keeps popping up with downloads after downloads after downloads. It don't give you no actual place to download.
Try that. If that works for you, Bubba. Yeah, we do a little cross-country action here. Get back over to the right screen. Go, we're back. All right. Then we do a hop and a skip and a jump all the way over to the mill. Bet you this took me the better part of an hour and a half today. Tracking everything over, and then I bought a low boy. And the game crashed. Iron Herald doesn't work. For excavators.
Right.
And I got hit by a train. And then the icing on the cake was the first tree that I tried to bunch. Got stuck in the frickin' buncher head. Got me sucked in there, so then I had to sell it and then track it all the way back. Oh, it's been a rough morning with it. Or that was this morning before I went out bunching or doing firewood and all that.
Yeah, it looked like your firewood stream was pretty popular.
Frickin' stupid, dude. I can't get over that vertical phone video. It goes out to so many people. 60,000 views in 4 hours. Just sucks because service is so spotty there.
Yeah, it looked like you did all right. I watched for a little bit.
I'm just trying to bring some new people in. That's the biggest thing. You gotta get your videos kind of distributed, and like I said, with the short shelf bullcrap that it does on the vertical versus horizontal. Horizontal will go out to all your subscribers, anybody that's kind of watched your thing. That's why our YouTube isn't going anywhere because if people haven't watched your stuff in so long, it doesn't really get sent out there. So when it goes to vertical, it goes to the world. So anybody that's interested in a processor or anybody that's interested in blah 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 kind of puts it out there to them. Alright, so we're going to try this Chinese frickin' wood chipper. I don't really have much faith in it, but we'll give her a shot. Can only do what every other chipper does. Unload here, Control I. Okay. Of course, my log piles are too close. See that spinning crap? That's junk. I don't like that. Logs shouldn't spin. Not on the ground. Too smooth of a surface, I think. Were you any good at running skidder?
We'll see. Yeah, I can do it all, man.
Now that's issue is the processor. I got the processor bound now, somewhat, but it interferes with the loader controls. But the skidder, for some reason, I can't get the grapple to spin. It's near impossible to frickin' pull any wood with a grapple that don't spin. Tried all the mouse controls. This thing's got the same issue that it did in 22, where it tries to suck the spirit out of your grapple before you even get it there. We might try the mulcher. Oh boy. If we can't pick this up by hand. We can pick it up by hand and do it. No, it spits it out. Alright. That spin up here too? No. X, B, B. See if this works.
Man, I'll be right back.
All right, bud. It just disappeared. Alright, bear with me here, guys, as we try to get this stuff disappearing here. Trying to make it a better watching experience. Need my old dozer back. Get these stumps bound off here. Better. Alright, let's get some things moved. Scratching a little land in here. Give that a second to... I don't know. I don't think I'm going to move these again. I think next time I'll move these. We'll see. Just thinking about that. What I'd rather do, work around them a little bit. Keep going with the firewood / pulpwood. There, you son of a gun. Yeah, this works better than any chipper. That's for darn sure. Scratch this landing in here. Get the weeds and everything else out of the way. That way we can see the little pieces that are left. Velcro's awesome at processing. Now I think we're gonna have to move it. All right, let me see. Bearded, what have you thought, Bubba? I haven't heard your thoughts on it. You like it? See, you've been playing it. Like we might have zapped a couple logs. Sucks. You're loving it? Good, good. That's good to hear. I'm loving it too. It's a fresh face. Excited to see what happens with it. Excited to see what the modders can do with it. That's nice to hear. You don't hear that very often. Come on, get up there. Not as organized as he was, but there. Try to sweep this over just a bit. Been doing a lot of contracts, the wood transports. Ones are real nice. Good money for moving some logs. You let me know when you want to come in, man. I'm going to be looking for some timber runners. Or whatever skills you got. I hate to lose one of my 3 viewers, but it'd be fun to play with you. Promise I won't make too many Trudeau jokes. Well, I can't really promise it, but nonetheless, you know what you're getting into. That's sweet. Vacuuming. What's up, Mr. Sampson? Been a while, man. How you doing? Not gonna suck up that stump. Right there somewhere. Yeah, that might not be. Is that forest ground, or is it forest ground apparently? Oh, it's a wedge. Lost your best friend to cancer, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I think that's a common deal nowadays, though. Just about everybody. I mean, my wife lost her dad to cancer. My mom's got stage 4. She's been battling for the past couple of years.
I'm back now.
Welcome back, buddy. Let me just see if this thing gobbles up trees. Oh my goodness. Just for giggles. 32 years old, 2 years younger than me. It's a common thing nowadays, buddy. Common thing. Don't make it any easier, right? Veteran and a brother to you? Yeah, it's never easy, buddy. Never easy. Not really much to say about that. That's for sure. Back. Come and get it. You got a stump? Isn't that nice?
Do what?
Then what are you on a stump?
Now it lagged.
Oh. Oh, you got a tree there.
Yeah, but before I hit the tree, I lagged and it jumped back and forth.
Oh, I got you, I got you. I see, I see. Turn them off. Freaking little pecker trees. Ain't right in a butt. Can't do nothing with them. But they stop your equipment dead. Too thick for this machine. No, it's limited on the wood, bud. We're very limited on the wood. I planted some, try to get a little bit more production out of it, but I didn't hog up the map like I usually do. You know, if we got to we got to plan a little bit more. we can do that till a couple maps come out. But like I said, I like the variation. I don't like that you got these little stupid bushes like this right here. You can't run it over. You can't walk through it. You gotta cut it, and then it just leaves static crap on the map. No, it's like they know what they're doing. What?
I don't think we'll be doing this for too long
Why? What's the matter?
because of the lag is just unreal.
Lag is unreal for you?
Yeah, I've got my stream up right now.
Oh, that's what's killing you.
Now I'm at 6,000 kilobytes a second. I ain't dropping no packages or nothing.
No kidding. I haven't got any lag at all. That's right, Adam. You'll see him again, buddy. We'll be waiting for you. Yeah, if you can't do it, brother, you can't do it. We'll have to figure out what the issue be. Like I said, I'm not feeling anything from the small amount of trees I got down already, but who knows? Who knows? You're really gonna make me limb this? Yep. Yeah, that's like every farm sim beginning map. Everything's got these stupid trees until the modded maps come out. I don't know about, you know, farming maps if they're real collisions or not, but yeah, the Giants beginning maps, they always do that crap. See what in the cab looks like here. Where is the processor? Can I see it? Where am I? Okay, so I am headed away from it right now. Good, okay. As long as I'm headed away, I can keep cutting in this direction. See that spinning mess they got right there? That's a killer. None of these trees we can grab. All these got to be cut by saw. hardwood.
Are you cutting a hardwood right now?
Yep.
That's what's doing it.
What do you mean?
Well, you're cutting. I'm getting all sorts of lag issues.
Not
When
with
you
a chainsaw. It just snips it off with a buncher.
It's just, yeah, but it's when you hit a hardwood.
Do you know how many hardwoods I've hit?
Quite a few, because I keep jumping all over the place.
Yeah, but it was doing it before I was even cutting. You got one right there? Like, let me know when it happens. Because that was a red pine. That was a beech.
See, now it's not doing it.
Like I said, I don't know what cutting. Maybe with a chainsaw, but I don't know. Do you use the Rotney forwarder? Not the style logging now. I don't use the forwarders and processors and all that. This style of logging you really can't. I mean, I guess you could for the small stuff, but I mean I guess that's what it's for, realistically. I don't know. It's very hard because this buncher is limited to the size of the tree, and the limit that it's set to, I think, is of the harvesters and stuff like that. You know, you get into a decent sized tree and it's just too big. I think that's the same limit they have on the Rotney and things like that. Just frickin' sucks. We got a brand new game, first day on this map, and he's already got lag so stinking bad that he can't even play. Maybe there is something with the trees. Maybe there is something with the hardwoods. Maybe it's just a day one patch that needs to happen. Or at least a patch, nonetheless. What seems to be the issue with it, you know?
There's definitely a patch needed for this game.
I'm just interested to know what it is that's giving you this problem already, because you haven't had these issues like last couple days, right?
No, not this bad.
Did you have it? You said you had it when you were hauling wood.
Yeah, it was doing it pretty good last night.
Okay. not cutting any hardwoods like we were yesterday, that's for sure. Everything that I'm doing is just standing small stuff. Variation. Yeah, yeah, that's really what we need. Everything else I think we can just about do with maybe a processor. Um, because I think that processor is going to be limited by tree species and blah 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 blah. Like I've never met a freaking processor that cared if it was aspen or a oak, you know, but at least for a buncher and a processor, once we get them, we should be off to the races. I think the rest of this needs hand cut. Oh, that's a tree. I thought it was a bush. Alright, let's see. Not gonna be able to cut this because of the angle on that. Yeah, too thick. Means too small. Yeah. Can't cut a frickin' 14-inch oak. Well, there's a bush we're stuck on. See the size of that? Cut the stupid thing, will you? Goodness. Saplings. Stop a machine like this. Oh, look at that. That's a cool design. Tree's too big. Call it, what is it, like woke logging or? Snowflake logging? That tree's too big. That tree's the wrong species. Don't cut that one. Oh. Get rid of it. Do you use FDR mods now? No. Not a fan of them. They don't have any feel to them at all. Too heavy, and they're made for his trees. I get a nice tree and I whip it around a little bit. I want to feel it, you know, like this right here. One tree, but I can feel it in the machine, especially if I'm on like in the cab right now. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't want to be doing this in real life, but I could still feel the tree. It's heavy. You know, over here it's heavy to the right side. You get into an FDR machine and it's just everything's a toothpick for them, you know? There's not much feeling. Need Gamer Designs Buncher? I never used it. I mean, I put it in game, but at that time, you know, I had my my Tiger Cat. I had the Tiger Cat. I had a Komatsu. I had really, I think it was the Felon heads that were the ticket. So I wish I would have, but I had what I needed at the time to fill the role, so I downloaded it, but I don't really think I ever needed a wheeled buncher after that. Can you edit? I don't know. Maybe you can. I don't know how to edit. I've got buddies that do that modding stuff. Like I said, I'm just happy that I can turn on my computer, to be honest with you. So, you know, I mean, I spent the first half of the stream talking, saying hello to everybody. Actually, you were the first one to come in and talk or chat, and you know, I welcomed you and this, that, and the other thing, and then 10-15 minutes later I realized my mic was muted. So it's one of them things. Look at that, look at that little toothpick sticking out of the ground. Are you freaking kidding me? Corn stalks have more strength than that thing, and stops me dead. Be able to do this on a hill? No kidding. I'll take it. No, I'm not a modder in any way, shape, or form. Got some talents, but that's not one of them. And actually, Woodsy, I think Woodsy has trained and helped people learn how to mod. But straight up, Woodsy come in here, and I think he would say that I am the first and only person that he's not been able to get to learn how to mod. So he's a very patient man. I will definitely say that. Oh, freaking text message after text message. Oh, the birds. Guys, we're gonna watch Velcro for a minute. I forgot about my chickens. I gotta go take care of them, little bastards. Oh, son of a gun. Let me see. Where'll be a good spot for you guys? It'll only take me a minute, but I gotta go bring my little egg layers in, so give me a minute. Alright, I'm back. Oh, apologies. Oh. Little chickens. Freaking pitch black at 4:30 now. Oh, where were we? I think we were about ready to attack this thing. Or try to, right? Thanks, Ronald. How you doing, buddy? Frickin' chickens. Alright, what have we got? Missed a whole pile of comments here. Well, realism on a hill, and it makes a perfect cut. Level cut. Yeah, it's amazing. I know in FS25, I'll only be using decent mods. As I download way too many mods in 22, yeah, I'll download all of them again. I'm to that point now. Mods make the game better, and when they crash the game, you get to restart. At this point in time, I have no reason to be getting 2025 or no. If you're specifically enjoying 22 and you like the mods you have, do it. I did it for the dirt. All jokes aside, what I'm not happy about, and hopefully modders can make it realistic, is as you're running over these bushes and the grass and all that, hopefully with time, like I almost wish the grass was like a mob or something. Like you run over it, 4 times it disappeared, but you run over it once, it loses 25% of its durability or something like that. That way everything wouldn't be completely stripped as you're driving over it. But if it's a common use area, with time it would kind of disappear and degrade, and you get ruts and this, that, and the other thing. But we're not there yet. Instead, I'm going to wait, watch Recon here, and see if anything stands out being worth a purchase. Well, I will say that this has been heavily done to the farm side. A lot of changes there. Graphically, very much so as well. But like, where is the dirt? I don't see dirt on the tires. I don't see anything, really. We're in the dirt. I would like to see some spec map kind of showing that a little bit instead of it being time-based. Fair point. My opinion so far is they have just added another layer of makeup to FS19. Yes and no. The physics, the way the equipment drives and handles, it doesn't feel like you're on a flat base map. The equipment, at least that I'm noticing, if it's on grade and whatnot, you feel it. I'm more about feeling than anything, I guess. Same thing with what was I talking about earlier about feeling? Oh, the weight. Why I don't use FDR's equipment. If you use that terminology or that thought that I put out there about FDR's feeling with trees and feeling with just environment in general, that's the way FS19 felt, 17 felt. 22 almost did away with it a little bit, but this one really kind of does away with it. I'm feeling it in the restriction of the wheel when I'm in the dirt and everything else. So it's one of them. It all depends on what you're going for. If you're looking for a screenshot simulator, any of the previous ones will do it for you with the right shaders and mods and this, that, and the other thing. But with core game feel, This one stands alone to me so far. But like I said, I'm not trying to sell it by any means. Don't get it. Wait to see what comes out. And, you know, I mean, because there's a lot better games out there for doing what we're doing. But what the mods can make happen, the way the maps are, the way things function and everything else, I like it. I like it quite a bit. But like cattle and crops, if that had mods, I would probably still be farming right now. And I never would have probably got into the logging side. Because that game back 10 years ago, or however long it's been, was in the right direction. Giants still haven't even dusted off the surface to that bottle yet. Do this crap. That's kind of cool. That is kind of like real life. See all them little stubs there. Oh, they need to optimize it, absolutely. You got a public holiday? Cool. Things are going great, man. Things are going great. Self-employed now. When it's too cold, I can do a shorter day and get a pile of work done and come in and do some farm sim and talk to you guys. It's freaking awesome. That's one thing that I do have to remember too, that this, as stupid as it may sound, what I love doing and what I do for a living now, this game brought to fruition for me. So I do owe that to Giants. I never would have grown the balls to go out and get a logging job. All that other stuff had I not spent so many years realizing that I absolutely love this type of work, even though I know I'm in a house and whatnot, but just the mentality of it all, and I've got to give credit where credit is due in that aspect. And not to mention just using joysticks and seeing how this equipment kind of runs and whatnot, it definitely helped me out in the woods. There's no doubt about that in my mind. Come on. Cut it down. Let me see. I'm about to load up FS25 for the first time. 2 days. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I was going to say, you would have had the Mac Dawn pack or whatever. I don't even think I'll use a swather, but free $5. But it's far from lipstick. Covered in FS22 was a joke. 19 to me was a joke. I really didn't see much. I think I think that's one thing that really hurts the community or really hurts Giants, to be completely honest, is the past two titles that they've released, to me, really didn't have jack squat in them. You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Where this one feels better in a lot of ways. Logging, huge to me. I know Velcro's on the receiving end of server issues right now, but the way the trees feel, I would like to see a better mesh or like ground texture, or not ground texture, but the trees not spinning when they're on the ground. That would be a huge win. And I don't think the FDR solution of just adding weight to them is a solution. I think they actually have to jagged the meshes up a little bit. That way they... Look at that. I mean, it probably did that in 22 too, but it just feels different. I don't know. There's ways to get what we need for the vlogging side, but we'll see what happens with time and with mods. I think we've done. I haven't really cut any decent trees, but everything's been small. You guys on the chat are kicking butt. I can understand your thoughts on that, Ronald. Absolutely. I think they're. I don't know how not to be PC about it, but I think they're mentally handicapped in the what we want field. Either that, or they're on siesta for 2.5 years, come in 6 months down the road from release, and then start working on it, which could very well be it. That we've seen that before with devs, but from what the Hermit fella says, they were working on it a couple months after 22 was released, so who knows? Like I said, you know, you always got that slow kid in school. Giants might be that slow developer where things that are naturally, you know, should naturally take shape, they don't get it. Going back the right way. Oh, I see trees down. There's a Velcro. How's that turd doing, Bubba?
Getting stuck on nothing.
Don't you love that? That pisses me off. Why is that a solid? There is no flex in that at all. Huh. Thing shouldn't be as flat as it is. Oh gosh. Oh, your top stuck on something? Yep, you're stuck on a frickin' small tree. How's that for realism? Oh. There you go, bud. That should solve all your issues. I've been trying to nip them down every chance I got, but you know how it goes. That's the way a husky cuts.
And we're having problems.
Is it my flashlight?
I don't know what it was. I just went off on a freaking rubber banding spree right there, and this is where I ended up.
Huh.
It's not really lag. It's like kind of like rubber banding, but short pulse rubber banding.
Okay. So it's almost like when we were where we were moving logs with log trucks on 22.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, I got what you're saying. Wow, that collision on that stump. Yeah. Yep. There's still work to be done. I'm not saying there's not. Some things feel good. Some things not so much. Need a frickin' heel. Can't drive over it a little bit and use that as a heel. Burke. Come on, go forward. Nope, I don't want to move. Okay. I won't make you move then. Um, 19 was a big leap over 7. See, I don't think so. 17 was the glory days for me. I don't know. Maybe 17 was such a step up, and then 19 was just lackluster because I was expecting so much more from 17. I don't know. I don't know. I can't really. I ain't gonna call you wrong by no means, but for me, it really wouldn't. But, you know, I mean, you look back at how many hours I had in 15, 17, 19, 22, and it just keeps going down and down. My interest, 22 is the lowest. 17 or 19, I was trying to make something out of it that it wasn't. Of course, it took forever with 19 too, if I remember that correctly, but 19 finally got where I wanted it right at the end. Got a decent map, good skidder, good buncher, and then 22 came out. This is one of them trees. I got a limb. Do that right here. In-core gameplay. Flipping logs while chained down. Yeah, that's still an issue. From what Velcro's saying. That's gonna cut too much, isn't it? No, it cut it right. I tell you what, the chainsaw got worse this game. This is a modded chainsaw to actually do what you're looking to do, but these circles have gotten real rough. I don't really know how to use them yet. I miss the old chainsaw that you could delete stuff. That might have been a mod though.
That was a mod.
You cut it twice and it deleted it.
Yep, that was a mod.
We need that back. Immediately. This one limb, even on that one down at the bottom, I wasn't able to get. I don't know where
Maybe
the collision
in a couple
is.
months.
I wouldn't doubt it still works. With all these script mods coming back out.
There's a lot still works. Like you said, we're still waiting on the editor.
Yeah. That. Get this one any cleaner. I don't really want to put that in a truck like that. Come on.
Because, I mean, I've seen... There's been a couple mod videos pop up, people talking about mods, but I only actually clicked on one, and of course it was FDR, but he had his machines in 25 working with... they were missing tracks and wheels and stuff, but they were working.
Yeah. That's what I see a lot of people doing. They're bringing in old tractors and trucks and everything else. They can drive around with them. They don't have tires on them or nothing, but... Supposedly that's still not good. To me, I'm like, oh, needs a coat of paint, some windows and wheels, and we're set. But apparently there's a lot more to it than that, so... Like I said, I don't understand none of it. I don't know if Woodsy has any hair left. If they're trying to teach me how to do a simple scripting. Changing key bindings. Alright, that's good. See, where are we here? Don't want to be getting into the pile. I am though. Hey. Bales flying across the map. Pebble touch. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine that's been fixed, but maybe. That has to do with, well, I don't know. I don't know. The logs feel better in my eyes, but then I get a log and I'm like, hey, you know, I haven't had this problem since 17. What's going on here? So it's hard. It's very hard. You're never going to make everybody happy, but in the same respect, I can't speak on bales. I can't speak on much. I can speak on logs. And I can tell you that we've got a nice variety of logs now. We've got, I don't know. This log is still in my grapple right now, and my grapple's not doing the seagull spread. That's huge. I mean, they definitely feel different. To me. Gotta move my camera. Okay. Oh well, that's. I think I don't know. Mistake me if I'm wrong, but I think the biggest. I don't know. I don't know. I think the biggest change was 15 to 17, but 13 to 15 was huge too. But I mean, like I said, you were basically playing with a Kellogg's box back on frickin' 11 or 12 or whatever that one was. So, or 13. I don't remember. I've got them
11.
all. Yeah, because it started right in '09. I think I've got '09, 11, 13, 15, 17. Yeah, I've got them all.
Yeah, I had 11, 13, 15, and then 17 and 19.
I bought it originally at Walmart. I think it was like $9. I was like, well, tractor game, you can't go wrong with that. Look where we are now. 17 had so many good mods, both in equipment and well, we had good modders. I mean, not saying that we don't now, but a pile of them have left. I'll learn how to use chainsaw one day. I hope so. In real life and in game. According to the chat today on the frickin' YouTube. Bunch of safety sallies.
Oh, I missed that. What'd they say?
Oh, just fun. Bunch of Europeans, you know how they are. Gotta have your hearing protection, your eye protection, your nut protection, your chaps, your bibs, your boots, your gloves, your jackets. It just no. No, not happening for this guy. I like being comfy. And if I'm going to die, I want to be comfy. I don't want to be choked off. We've all had close calls. Alright, now we get to watch Velcro in his natural habitat.
Yeah, I gotta figure some buttons out yet. I ain't got this all figured out.
That's X. It's tool function 2. I know that one. I don't know what the secondary, or there's primary arms and secondary arms. I don't have them hooked up. I don't have the rollers hooked up. I didn't get the skidder stuff bound or that bound because I didn't know what pieces you'd want to play with, so. The loader I have bound, the buncher's weird, but I've got that somewhat bound. And what I'll do is, as you're spitting them out, I will try to categorize them. Lodgepole versus hardwood. Hardwood, I think I'll just go to the paper mill. Lodgepole, I think will go to the sawmill. Lodgepole, whatever the hell it's called. Graywood.
I remember you can't control the roller separately on this machine.
Oh, that's a mod too?
Yeah, that's the modded processors we use that you can do the rollers.
Isn't there oh, that's a mod for the game where it turns the heads into all that. It's something processors, isn't it? Where it turns all the look at that. Frig, that's almost half a bunk right there. Do that in any of the other ones? I don't think so, people. Not without straps. Riddle me that. Oh, am I getting into them logs? No, I'm doing good. Good. We're doing good here. Should be 8 meters, I think, Velcro. I think that's what I was doing them at. Like I said, I'll try to keep up with you as you're spitting them out. Easy now. You got a root ball underneath that thing? He's just getting it warmed up. He's warming up the hydraulics. Some aerobics.
No, the damn head's stuck in the ground.
I know what you're doing. Let me see it real quick. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I see what the issue is here. 22? Eat this. Is it the grapple or is it the dogs?
It's the ground.
There, the head's out.
Now it's
Okay.
still stuck in the ground on my screen.
What is it?
Yeah, it won't let go.
This is what happened with the buncher earlier in a tree. Velcro broke my toy. There you are. See, all you had to do just get it,
Yeah,
Get it
just
up.
waller it around for an hour or two.
get her up to temp, and there you go. You're off to the races.
You saw it backwards.
Oh, not a 360. What did you do? You went to lift it up and you just got stuck?
Yeah, it just stuck to the ground. It wouldn't
Okay.
do nothing.
Well, it's fixed now, buddy. Waiting to see a flying Volvo? No, no, no. 22, yes. 25, it's realistic. Don't.
Hold my beer.
All right, I'll let him get used to that for a second. Give me a minute, guys. I gotta take a leak. All right, I'm back. Oh. Oh, what did you do?
Hunting my tool functions.
Oh. Gonna say nothing happened. Uh-oh. Thank you, thank you. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful, but wrong buttons.
Even better. Nothing like a new operator. Alright, we got plenty of room here to work. You know, and like I was telling Velcro earlier, I don't know what's going to happen. You know, the old Volvo in 22 felt good too. When the mods came out, did they make things feel better for a bit? Yes. But you lost a lot of the core feeling that you had with the in-game things, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm interested to see what they can come out with. Hopefully they don't rewrite the book on them again, and they can get some of the feeling that we have with these machines. I mean, you don't have to pick up 30 logs every time you get a grapple load. Kind of feels like you're picking up toothpicks when you do that. Cut these shorter, Bubba.
I was cutting them at 8.
Well, your first batch must be 12. You can keep it at 8. I wasn't meaning to change them over to 12s, but
No, it is at 8. I never changed it.
you can see the difference on these logs. have a mind of its own.
And I got a floater.
Ooh.
Got a log floating in air right here.
One you cut?
Yep.
How immersed are you?
Something's going on. I can't even move the machine now.
But waiting for that floater to be picked up. Something just fell. Yeah, clipping. I don't like that. Grapple down tight on the logs and it picks up one. That's odd. Like I said, it's almost like they got a lock-in script, which I appreciate the way they did it. It's very conservative, but go to set a log down and you don't want to be lifting up the pile. I'll take it over the old FDR fix of the wraps or tension belts or whatever he had there. Easy.
Yeah, that don't work anymore.
Tension belt method?
No, he tried that the other day and it didn't work quite too well.
Good. Ooh. I don't see problems with these grapples at all. At least from my perspective.
No, the grapples are good. It's just there's some funniness still here, and I don't know what it is.
Multiplayer side.
No, not just multiplayer. Even when you're running solo, this the way the trees react sometimes, and when they're in the grapple in the air,
Yep.
don't seem quite right.
I haven't had any funny business yet. But hopefully it rears its ugly head if it's gonna. But I mean, I can pierce the logs just with a tip. It's frickin' really pretty nice. And I think that's their locking script, which, you know what? If they're not gonna allow you to bite into the log with a grapple, I'll take that. I mean, to be able to, let me see if I can't pick this up just like this right here. Oh. Yep. I was able to do it earlier, chat. Are you doing spoiling me with all these lodgepole? Yeah, you were, you son of a gun.
All we got left.
Oh, them are beech. They look like lodgepole, but they're hardwood. That's another cool thing. I don't know. Did the old farming game tell you what the trees were when you hovered over them?
Yeah.
Well, I never utilized that. Learn what kind of species they were. Like the white and black, they're supposedly aspen. They're not white birch. I thought they were. Alright, family is home, so I'll get this all mixed up here into a pile, and then I got a birthday thing for the daughter. And then, a little bit later on, I might get back on. Get back on and do some more bunching. What do you think, Velcro?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Don't want to do no more linemen? Hey, boy.
Oh, I'm good.
Me too.
Ooh, did you get anything new yet? Love you.
Love you. Give me a minute. Give me a minute and I'll be down. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. What is the best spot for logging on the American map? There is not. There is none. American map was neutered. You can do a little bit of hardwood logging, but you're going to need a chainsaw. There is no... I've been up and down that stupid map.
So, as far as the logging, like what Recon likes to do, this is about it. If you just want to log trees in general, the only other thing you can really do is plant a field full of trees and cut them down.
Or buy them, right? You can purchase them.
Yeah, you can purchase them and put them down if you want to do it that way too.
That would be the way I'd do it. You could plant them, but I don't know. Actually, I never even looked.
They take them in
Anything?
to grow.
Well, the time doesn't really matter, all in all. As long as you're not limited with a species. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no, there's multiple species.
I see popple. Where's
They-
the other?
They got your favorite in there. If you look through the plant or the trees, there's
Where
good
are
old
they?
lodgepole.
Saplings.
Yep.
Poplar, tree sapling, and tree sapling. Doesn't tell you. A hardwood, I guess, or a
No,
softwood.
so you
No?
click on tree sapling, and then there's American elm, there's aspen, there's bleach,
Where is
beech
this?
in the tree saplings.
That's what I'm looking at right now, right? I got three different ones that you can plant with a planter. One's a hardwood, softwood, softwood. I'm not sure. I know, like, when I did it, I did the construction, this, and then you've got old American elm, old aspen, old beech, whatever the hell that is. Box alder. Everybody loves a box alder. Large cherry.
Yeah, you got that in saplings too. Cherry tree saplings,
No kidding.
Chinese elm saplings,
Large Chinese elm.
downy serviceberry.
Golden rain.
Yep, that too.
Lodgepole. Scotch pine.
There's your trees.
What? Scotch pines?
Old Scotch pines.
Yuck. Can't stand them here. But no, I don't even like. I don't like maps that only have that. I like a variation, like what we've got here. I like because you got your different species. I mean, I'm not looking for a freaking Scotch pine forest. I'm looking for a forest that's got a mixture of everything. You know, that's what real life logging's like. So you take the
Right,
good with the
but-
bad.
What I'm saying is, until the maps come out, if somebody's looking for something and don't want to get into this, they're going to have to do a tree farm of some sort.
Absolutely. And I'm not misguiding that at all. I just don't know where the saplings are. I only have 3 saplings that you can plant, so
They're in the forestry stuff.
I'm interested to see where it is.
Go down to forestry.
Forestry, yep.
All the way on the end.
That's what I mean. I got 3.
No, you don't. Click on sapling. Click on tree saplings. Click on
Okay.
it. Now click on
Oh, yeah. Okay.
it.
That's where the difference is. Okay, cool. All right, guys. So there you go.
Yeah,
Velcro for the win.
You can make a forest. Yeah, I know all about them saplings. Let's go back and go on my channel and go back into 2015, Farm Sim 15, 2015. That's all because I was on console then. All I could do was do plant tree farms.
Mm-hmm.
I took one map and I dang near filled every field full of trees, planted tree saplings and cut them down.
Well, there you go. You can do that too. You know what this map is called by any chance?
I ain't got a clue.
I ain't got a clue either. All right, so it's this map.
Is this the China? Is this the Oriental map?
I don't know. It's got European freaking license plates on it. Yeah, I can't because I gotta shut the game down in order to show it. Either way, this is a in-game map. Obviously, this isn't the American map. I don't think it's the Chinese map or Oriental or whatever the heck.
No, it's not. It's the other one.
But nonetheless,
It is the European.
You have this whole side here that's nothing but forest. So if you want to log, this is the map to do it on. Yeah, Zilling, yeah, the Z one. Nonetheless, the shop is right here, so you do have quite a drive. But yeah, you got forest here. Looks like 95 is forest, and then 109 might be a forest as well. It might be fighting edges there, but I'm not sure. But you got 99. I mean, so yeah, there is forest. 101, 103, 104. Let me see down here. 109. Yeah, 109's a good chunk too. But like I bought this whole chunk here. And this is all forest ground. And we're only halfway down it, and I've only done a strip in here. We've only done maybe a 5-acre strip out of all of this, if that makes any sense. So, nonetheless, guys, if you're looking for one to get started on, this is a good one that'll keep you busy. It'll keep you busy, and you can plant these. These are red pine, right? Yep. Whatever the heck, man, red pines. They're not the straightest thing in the world, but it's a saw tree. So got a couple of them in here, but yeah, you got a whole bunch of variation. It's nice. It's nice. So either way, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Velcro, thank you so much for coming in, and like I said, I'll probably be back on in another hour, 2 hours, and I'll get back in here and maybe we'll get some loads out or something like that, and see how that goes. But
I may be around, or I may be on my channel streaming. We'll see what happens.
all right, guys, catch you in a bit.